Hello Nigerians and welcome to the program Legally Speaking. My name is Chijo Kekanu. Today we are going to do something different. We are going to go into politics, and you know that is a political period, and that is the reason for going into politics. We are going to talk about the political parties and their candidates, and we are starting with Wike, PDP and Atiku. The Oracle is in the studios, and when we return from this short break, you will meet him. Welcome. If you are just joining us, this is Legally Speaking, and of course, as I said at the opener, that our business this time is to talk politics. You have been asking for it. Here it is. The Oracle is in the studios, and after this, we go into the conversation. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Politics. Countdown has started.
Since September 28th.
Yes. So, destination February. Now.
Yes. When is it? 24th?
25th. 25th February is the election.
Presidential. Wow.
Yes. So, countdown and fallouts. The campaign has started. We had waited for the campaign to start proper before we start talking about politics. We have been talking about power and policies. This time around, it's time for politics. Yes, we start with what is trending. Wike.
Yeah.
Wike. It seems to be the albatross of the PDP and the presidential candidate. What is he, in a layman language, what is Wike fighting for?
Wike is fighting for everything. The people in Rivers can think otherwise. Moreover, it's the people in Rivers that are given the power and authority that he's using today.
Yes.
We've been following him. Wike is fighting for fairness. If you watch, what he's fighting for is the fairness. Let us start with the party. He's
a member of the PDP.
He's not just a member. He survived PDP.
You know, I was telling a friend yesterday in this conversation that you know, Wike was not the first PDP governor in Rivers State. It was
it has been PDP all through.
Yes.
Nobody has become
historically
PDP.
Yes, you take it from
Omeya.
No,
from Amechi.
No, there's another one that came before Amechi.
Omeya now.
No, there's another one.
Odili was the first. After Odili, Omeya. After Omeya, Amechi. After Amechi, Wike.
Yes, you know the Amechi.
And all of them have belonged to the same family.
Yeah.
Now, what people don't know, they belong to the family. I see that they still belong to the same family.
Yes, I was at the Peace and Reconciliation Commission. You were there now.
I was there.
When I was
late
Senator Yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah, and when they asked Omeya what Amechi did to him, his only answer is that he's my brother. Have you forgiven him?
They are first cousins.
Yes.
They are first cousins.
But it was Wike who actually made Amechi become governor.
No, you know, during the campaign, during that election, when Odile promised Amechi, because he brought him from, I don't know where he brought him from, but he promised him that he would succeed.
He was in his government.
No, he was his even commissioner. He refused it because of Odile, because Odile was deputy governor. when they called him to become a commissioner in that God. He said, no, he cannot sit on the same table with just Oka. That's what the way he put it.
Okay, without delay.
Without delay, because already made him.
Now you see the stories like this. When after the election, Omeya was declared, but Wike went to PDP went to court.
Yeah.
Amechi was not around.
Amechi ran away.
Wike took it from
him. He was in Ghana.
Yes.
And later he went to whether Switzerland or somewhere.
Wike was the one who took the fight.
Yes.
From beginning till judgment.
And was feeding him.
Yes. And Amechi
was announced after 5 months also.
Yes. Then Omeya gave way.
Yeah.
That is Wike's first fight. Right? They continued until Wike became a minister.
Yes.
Wike became a minister of state for education. And we know what he did at that point. Now, it continued like that until 2015. That is when the issue became very manifest that this is not a guy you can joke for or joke with. Now, after there was a convention and Jonathan emerged. By that time, agitation was ripe that Jonathan, especially from the north, that Jonathan should not contest the election.
Yes.
Yes.
They should not contest the election because they claimed that it was the turn of the north.
Yeah, of course.
That was why people like Atiku was in PDP with them.
Yes, and contested.
Moved to
he contested and failed.
I don't want to tell you whether he failed or not, but he moved out of PDP.
To APC.
That interest made him to go and become a member of APC.
Yes.
When he went to APC, later we learned that he was in PDP again.
Yes.
And fought for a ticket. But that time, many Nigerians supported him because Obi was his
running mate. Yes. Now, the convention that brought this trouble to PDP. In fact, somebody said that Atiku is a visiting member of the PDP because he was never around. After the presidential election in 2015, APC wanted to destroy PDP completely.
They put somebody who is from APC
as the chairman,
and all members like this man, Dr. This is from Delta. Okay. Was also with them.
Yes.
Immediately they won at the Supreme Court. In the Supreme Court they won.
Yes, of course.
If not, they lost first instance Court of Appeal. It was Supreme Court that declared PDP a party, and when PDP took over their party, all of them resigned and ran into APC. Yeah. That means APC sent them to destroy PDP.
So it was a war. But Atiku was not around at that time.
No,
Atiku's
style is that. I don't think a lot of us know that. After every election, if you watch, he has stood for 5 elections. Presidential election. He has stood. Immediately lost, he goes away. Not away, out of the country. And his home, Dubai, he will stay there. Till the next election cycle. Will come back.
Yeah, so people say that what is happening to him is some kind of nemesis or karma. He was not a loyal vice president to Olusegun Obasanjo.
Obasanjo prostrated to beg him. I don't know whether we are aware of this one. To come for a second tenure. He was not a loyal member. From beginning. One of the papers I read said payback time. And it was written in red.
Atiku doesn't deserve a political arrest right now because he made his principle.
No, but he told Jonathan, who was the president, to leave the state for him to contest.
At the time,
are you aware of that?
No, I'm not.
He told Jonathan to leave when Jonathan went to London to see him.
Because at that point he was a member of the APC.
And that he should tell the Northerners to cool down after this tenure. Let the Northerners will give them their turn. They said, no, it's Yar'Adua's son. He declared that even in PDP, even in his government at that time, there were a lot of people, Boko Haram people in the cabinet, which you are seeing.
Yeah, he said so.
Which you are seeing today.
Yeah, Jonathan says so.
He did not want to mention it, but a lot of, he gets briefing every day.
So, what Atiku is looking for politically, he never gave to anybody. That is loyalty. He didn't give to Obasanjo.
He was not a loyal vice.
He didn't give to the party.
He was not a loyal vice president.
And the argument is that it was if Atiku, who actually, with support of other people, who displaced PDP from power and gave it to the APC.
No, he went to APC and made sure that APC defeated his party PDP.
Yes.
And before then, he was a sitting vice president. Mm-hmm. When Tinubu gave him ACN to contest.
He contested against the sitting president.
And lost the election.
Yes, of course.
But luckily for him, it was his last tenure. He wouldn't have come in as the second tenure vice president.
It's not possible. It's not possible. And I think that the thing is playing out right now, right in his face, that...
No, you can't... You know, in law, we say you can't build on nothing.
And expect it to stand. Yes.
So he was not loyal. So who is he expecting a loyalty from?
He felt that he did well in 2019 with Obi. And he thought that...
No, with Obi, today Obi is standing. Let us test them. Let us test the three of them, three major parties.
So Wike is also part of the karma that is facing Atiku.
No, Wike is fighting for injustice. Let me come down to that. Wike single-handedly sponsored Aminu of Tambua of Sokoto State against Atiku.
Yes.
In Port Harcourt, before they come up with this 2019 election. So he lost. And Atiku became, at that time, most people were in support of Atiku. Atiku Obi. When now, it was the same Tambua that collapsed his structure to Atiku to so-called defeat Wike. So Wike has a lot of grudges, but he's not talking. He has never mentioned that before.
But they say that they are saying that Wike was part of the people who agreed that the zoning should be jettisoned.
No, whether it's jettisoned or not, why didn't they change that in their constitution?
Because it was not jettisoned.
It was not.
That is
amended.
The Wike's ground.
That's the amended ground.
That no matter how it looks like.
Wike's ground, there are many. And to me, they're
justified.
They are justified, many. But some of them you can say is petty. So
yeah, but it's a fight.
So it's holding on to areas that really you are part of it and you are injustifiable. How can you agree that you leave a particular office if another person wins the election? And then after the day, now what he is claiming is that in PDP, the chairman
and the presidential candidate,
the chairman, the presidential candidate, and even board of trustees then, and even the two spokespersons are all Northerners.
And he even made their demand easier by saying, "Look, Ayu must resign."
You know what? As he said, because he said it.
Yes. We'll continue this conversation after this break.
Yeah.
So welcome back. if you are just joining us, it's still legally speaking. You know, we talk about power, policies, and politics, but this is a political season, and we are focusing our attention on politics, as we said before, until after the elections. Well, before we went on the break, you were talking about the conditions, those the grounds of Wike's fight.
Yes, the one I know.
Yes.
He's fighting a just cause. That's my own understanding.
Yes.
He's fighting a just cause in the sense that he sponsored, as I said earlier, he sponsored Tambua in Port Harcourt.
Yes.
Against Atiku.
Yes.
Atiku won.
Yes.
He was having a grudge, but he allowed the election to go. He did not come the way he's coming now.
Yes.
Then the second time, I was told that the paper reported it, that Atiku stood against Jonathan. And we all know that Wike is a product, not political product, but he won the election because of the support of that family.
Yes.
One of the supports of that family. When he has problem with his people, he won. Because when he became a...
It's not even a rumor. Atiku was in APC.
No, he went to APC.
Yes.
And when Jonathan met him as a president, sitting president, he said Jonathan should give it to him. That is, Jonathan should not stand. Not just but he should give it to him. Let him.
Whatever happened to the PDP from 2015? Even from during Obasanjo, he was part of all those problems. He was a source of all those problems.
He was,
Atiku.
No, he has stood for, like I said, up to 5 times. Even Tinubu told him.
You are switching parties.
Well, Tinubu told him that I've helped you enough. This is the time you should help me. You should support me. Because I gave it my party, ACN, to be the presidential candidate.
And when you were vice president?
When you are vice president.
To destroy the party that brought you. To destroy
the party that brought you. And to destroy your principal.
Yes.
Who was
the president.
And
in 2015, you abandoned PDP. And went to APC to deliver APC.
And they were delivered.
They were delivered.
And now you left that party when what you wanted could not go. I don't know why he left that party. He went back.
He left because he knew that Jonathan will not allow him to.
Not Jonathan.
The party will not allow him
to succeed Buhari for 1 tenure.
Yes. Then he now came back.
Instead of him to wait for this time, they would have allowed him to stand. But he waited. He left. And now he's coming to stand. And was saying that he's carried 11 million votes. The million votes are waiting for him. Am I not one of the 11 votes? 11 million votes.
And he says he's a unifier.
Which unifier? Has he unified
his political history has been that of crisis. You move from here to here, you move from there to there. Now,
if you watch, amongst the candidates, amongst them, I think it's only Asiwaju that has not switched camp.
Asiwaju was coming from a series of political parties.
No, all of them are AD, ACN, and this AD. From ACN to APC, CAD.
Yes.
He has never switched from one place to the other like what
they were metamorphosing into
the only
things.
Place Obi switch camp was in PDP after Abga. He left Abga and became PDP
member.
And then was there. It was because of Atiku he left PDP.
Of course. And even now, Wike is standing his ground that unless this and this are done, they are not going to be party to the.
Moreover, PDP is not supposed to give Atiku because he's a northerner. So we can experience from one northerner to another
northerner. Yes.
We are not as free as that. We are not as free. People say it doesn't matter. It matters. It matters.
That was why they voted against Jonathan.
Yes.
If it doesn't matter, why didn't they allow
Jonathan to stay?
You know, when people make...
Even most Southerners voted against Jonathan because of this same policy.
Yes.
That is a time of turn of the turn.
Not, yes.
Now it's our turn. you are jettisoning it.
No, so what we're saying is even Atiku is not being fair. This ambition is
his personal ambition cannot be
clouding his vision.
Yes,
because the man that has ruled for 8 years is a Fulani man. If a Yoruba man had been president when Obasanjo finished for 4 years,
no, they even tried. Obasanjo told them no, it's a turn of the north.
Yes,
that was why he scouted until he got sickly Yaradua into the.
So this ambition is beclouding his judgment because nobody can do that kind of voting.
I think
from one
he has some other thing he has not told us. He has some other plans. He has not told us, and I don't think it will be good.
He is desperate to succeed at his Fulani brother in a country
so that means
with this
he has
kind of
something they've not told us, and we'll stand against it.
So when people talk about, some people say, "Oh, Wike is too harsh." Wike,
no, they are not truthful.
Forget the voice.
The Bible has never been kind and never been nice.
Yes.
Bible has never been nice.
It's a sword.
It's a sword.
Double-edged sword.
I'm blind. That's why justice took that from.
Yes.
When you are attacking, if your father comes along the way, you don't even know him.
No, you see, the problem I have is one Atiku's wife was saying the other day that Atiku is not a bush Fulani.
But he's a Fulani.
But he has admitted that he's a Fulani.
He's a Fulani.
He's a Fulani. How can he come to take over from his Fulani brother after 8 years?
And after becoming a chairman of his child's
marriage.
That means they are friendly.
They are family.
They are family.
I don't think Atiku has any chance at
No,
all.
he has no chance.
He has no chance. He doesn't stand a chance.
Thank God that we are voting right this time.
Yes.
God's grace.
And thank God that voters are becoming very
aware.
They are saying, look, these issues must be brought to the front burner. We must put it on the debating table.
And people must know the truth.
Yes.
That's what this body stands for. PDP has made it that it's north-south. North-south.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you taking PDP? You stood alone the other time. Mm-hmm. No one came in.
Mm-hmm.
All of you were northerners who stood that election.
Yes.
And now you want to
succeed.
In
northern who have run for 8 years.
8 years.
Jonathan ran for only 4 years.
Yes.
The other one he was acting. The other 2 years he was acting. 4 years.
4 years.
And you made sure
that
Atiku made sure that Jonathan did not win that election.
Because I left the party.
Yes, he went and fought. Not even that he left and went to Dubai. He went and fought.
He went and formed
another party to destroy his own party. Because of this north south.
He's not a loyal party man.
He's not a party man at all. So moving forward, Wike should continue this fight.
No, I told you here that Wike is fighting for the soul of Nigeria.
There are other people too who are fighting with.
No, Wike
must acknowledge.
No, all of them. The integrity group in short, not G5. The integrity group of
Bode
George is their chairman.
Yes, very straightforward guy.
That Professor Jerry Ghana is in that group. Bode Duke, former governor of Florida, is in that group.
Yes,
Mimiko is in that group.
Yes.
So many of them.
We are asking them from this house to continue.
They should continue the
fight. They have everybody's support.
They have the support of Nigerians, even though they cannot come out to talk the way we are talking.
Yes, they can. The many people cannot. They don't even have the platform.
Yes, they don't. They cannot.
But when they
come on TV, they are saying different from their bedroom.
Yes, Atiku by the constitution of the PDP is not qualified.
He's not qualified
to run this election, and by the geographical balancing in this country,
that means he's lawless.
He is not qualified.
That means he's lawless.
He's not qualified.
If he cannot follow the law at that age, at that stage, no.
They are laying a very dangerous foundation. If Atiku wins, for under 8 years, will be under the Fulanis again for 8 years. It's a very bad.
It's a very bad president.
President, yes. But he shouldn't have even presented.
If he loves this country, he shouldn't have, even if they are calling him to be.
Knowing that the man that's living has been here for 8 years and he's a Fulani man.
And he has done whether he or they've done so many things.
Yes.
under that treaty.
Yes. Which he himself, Nigerians were complaining about, which Atiku himself never condemned.
He even removed his Twitter. When they killed that girl
in Sokoto.
He condemned it. And when they attacked him, he removed it.
And I know he knows what you are talking about. That should have been a ground for him, the grounds for him to say, look, I will not contest.
Even if they beg him, he
said no.
He would decline.
I will not contest because it's my brother, Fulani brother, and northern brother that just finished 8 years.
He would have given, if he's matured enough, he would have allowed Obi to be
the presidential candidate and give him another younger northerner to follow him. And Obi did so in the Labour.
Yes.
He went there and took another northerner. He insists that he must be the president. Why? Because maybe the PDP, APC government promised him at that time.
And it's the APC government that insisted that it's a turn of the South.
Yes.
The governors, about 14 of them.
Yes.
From the North, insisted that it's a turn of the South.
Yes.
That was why they allowed the voting and Asiwaju won.
Yeah, and as far as we are concerned, people who are contesting this election consensuously are Obi and Asiwaju.
And those are the people. I think two of them they know.
Atiku Abubakar is a distraction because he knows that everything is against him.
Yeah.
The tribe, the North-South.
The constitution of
the party is they are all against him. He cannot do anything.
Yes.
Even he's not even. We are talking about Tinubu being old. Is he a small boy?
He's 70 something. He's from their ages. He's older. From
the official age, yes. Because Tinubu is saying that he's 70.
If he's sickly, and between me and this thing, how will I stand here to say that he will die before because he's older?
No, it doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way. So everything is
God's work.
Against
let the truth be said and let the truth be done.
Because when I listen to commentators on television and radio, you see that they are swallowing so many things they ought to say. Put it the way it is. Say the truth and save the nation.
We are too cowardly.
No, we cannot continue like that. Let him step down. If he doesn't want to step down, he will meet his political work. Of course.
Let them beat him mercilessly.
Of course, even now, he seems he's not in the race at all.
Anyone who loves Nigeria must do Nigeria's bidding.
And not vote for Atiku. He cannot. We cannot do that in this country. Because you see,
you want to bring crisis.
Yeah.
You want to bring crisis.
Yeah. So if he wins, then we are going to be under the Fulani hegemony again for the next 8 years.
It's not possible.
Then after that, he will bring another of his brother.
He will be so grounded that you can bring his brother. And he may spoil even the good things they've done.
Even his principal said the worst mistake he made was to take him as
but it's in the book.
As a vice president.
Yes, it's in the book.
Because he was a governor. He has won a governorship election before they took him. I don't know what happened. Well, this is how far we can go today, but it's politics all the way. Thank you for coming.
It's my pleasure.
Well, as usual, this is how far we can go on this program today. The conversation will continue the next edition of the program. Please do not fail to join us. Thank you for being part of the program, and God bless you.